Hey guys, welcome back to Life's Abundant Journey. I want to share with you guys today my radish harvest. I let the radishes stay in the ground far longer than I should have, but they were so small I just figured, let me just see what they'll look like if I just let them keep growing. But they have not most of them, a couple of them have gone to seed. I know I just need to harvest them, and we'll see what I get, and I'll roast whatever I get regardless. I'm going to show you guys what the garden looks like right now. So here we have a couple of beets that are coming up that are red beets. I have golden beets that really aren't growing at all. My Brussels sprouts have gotten demolished by caterpillars, but they're continuing to grow. I've been checking. I haven't seen any caterpillars lately. Back there I have a self-seeded squash plant that's I'm just letting grow. And then here are all my radishes. It's dirty because I pulled some up. But you can see a lot of them have gone to seed here. So if I pull up the one that's gone to seed, I'm curious. Where is it? All the way over here? Or is that just a weed? No, it's purple, but it didn't even grow. So I'm not even sure. Let me pull up some of this and see what we got there. See, they're just so small. I mean, that's a kind of a decent sized one. It's like an inch. I pulled some up over here. These are weird shaped, but that's a good size. This one's just a root, not any fruit really. And then these ones that have, oh yeah, see, this has gone to seed, but it barely even grew. So I know radishes are small, but I was hoping to get more than I did, and I spaced them good, so it wasn't because they were overcrowded, but they just just didn't work. I wonder if I can chop up those roots. Probably not. All right, so I'm gonna harvest these ones, and I'll see you guys inside when I'm gonna cut them up and see what I can do with them. I got my corn over here. Very sad situation. Wasn't enough corn to self-propagate or to self-seed really by wind is how corn pollinates itself. And then I mixed in varieties, so that didn't work out so well. I think these are ready. I'm gonna just make sure before I pull them off. These three over here are the popping pink corn. You can see here. And there is some pink there. So I wanted to dry them out for decoration or for popping. So I was gonna see how long I should keep them on. They're quite dry. I just wanted to make sure before I did that. My zucchini plant's not doing anything, but I'm still watering this area. I got beans here that are growing, but no fruit yet. And despite realizing that several people had said if you do it in the Three Sisters method, you're going to choke out your corn. I trellis them around, but they still found their way to the corn because of how short my trellising is here. Here you can see they're choking it out. I don't know if that actually would have prevented the growth, but it would make sense if it did. So that's what I got here, and then I got one squash plant left. The rest of them had gotten the disease wilts from cucumber beetles. And this looks like a butternut squash, so I'm not sure what's going on there. And we got some flowers that are still going. I'm sure this is going to get the same disease because all the other ones did, but I figured I'd let it keep growing until it got to disease. I'm really tired of the garden at this point. I put so much effort in and I feel a little discouraged. I learned a lot, things I'll do differently next year, but I'm really enjoying just animals. I'm really enjoying still harvesting my tomatoes, and I'm gonna process those, and my peppers and some cucumbers. So I got some harvest, but the stuff down here didn't really do so hot. So I might do more deck gardening next year, or I'll do some more research about what I did wrong. I know if I want to do corn again, I have to plant some more. So we'll talk about that in another video, though. I just wanted to give you a little radish update, and then since I was down here, I figured I'd show you the garden. Oh, one little thing. I put my peppermint in pots because I didn't want it to just take over, and it like self-rooted from the stems here. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. If you just let it go, it's gonna find itself to like root and probably seed. I haven't been weeding, like I said. The beds have been fine, so I just kind of let it get wild out here. And this is just peppermint that has gone crazy. Get some more over there. All right, I'll see you inside. All right, to say that it's a mess over here is an understatement. Like, so these are all my leftover greens. I don't know how people usually process their foods and stuff, but I wanted to show you this one radish that has like a bite out of it, or like it's rotten in the middle. So clearly I'm not gonna be eating that. This sad pile of radishes is all that I have. I don't even know if they're gonna cook up well because they're growing for so long, so we'll see. And then here is my pile of greens that I'm going to attempt to rinse. I don't know how woody they'll be because they were in the garden for so long, but I saw that you can eat stems and leaves and saute them up. So that's my plan with that, but I gotta get these in foil. I'm gonna stick them on the grill along with a pork tenderloin that I had planned to cook tonight. But yeah, I'm throwing away all, or I'm tossing all this. Okay, I'll give you the verdict after I've cooked my radishes. I'll see you soon. All right, so I cooked up radish greens. I was gonna say spinach. I'm tired. It's 9 o'clock. It took me forever to rinse the radish greens, and I cooked them up, threw in some garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, avocado oil, and then when they started to cook down, I tried them and they were way too bitter, which radishes in general are bitter. I find that they're bitter even when I get them at the store and roast them or whatever. I really need to like make sure they're really well roasted, and then, you know, add good seasonings, maybe add a little bit of butter. But I'll even eat a salad with bitter greens. That's where I'm coming from with some salad dressing. I can, you know, if they're a little bit bitter, I'll still eat them because I hate putting things to waste, but I cannot do those greens. And then here are the radishes that I roasted on the grill, and they are quite bitter as well. It's because of how long I let them go, but if I didn't let them go that long, I don't think I would have even had this many. So I have to figure out what went wrong. Or I think one of the main problems is my soil. I used compost. I used a good organic garden soil. I added in garden tone. I added in some worm castings. And I continue to add in some garden tone. So I don't know. I don't know why I failed so badly, but I failed at getting edible stuff, but I learned. Trying to turn my mind to the positive. Because everything can't be a success the first year. I'm going to keep the radishes, maybe add some butter to them tomorrow, because I don't really want to eat radishes right now at 9 o'clock at night. I had to keep them on the grill longer than I had planned. But I did have a very good pork tenderloin. Now that was definitely not homegrown, but someday, that's what we aspire to. Someday I'll have pork, and I will be able to process my own pigs and have pork tenderloin. And I will have to season it because this pork tenderloin came already seasoned. But you know what? It's a little bit too peppery, so I won't add as many peppercorns when I do it myself. But that's all for tonight. I'm exhausted. I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye.